Good afternoon. Of course, we are progressing, and of course, we are playing 2 years in Europe, Conference League semi-final, Champions League quarter final, and to be contended again to be in Europe next year, playing the last 3 matches we're going to play. Hopefully, we can get it again. Of course, we are in the previous vision I had to play Europe, consistency, to try to be contender for trophies through Europe. And this year we played the semi-final FA Cup, and we lost, but we played. And the most important for us and for me, and how we can progress really being consistent, is through Premier League. 38 matches, getting points to be always in European position. To get the Champions League, to get Europe position in Premier League is really very difficult. Very difficult, because they are not only 7 teams at the beginning contender, because I am adding there with Tottenham, Chelsea, Manchester and others, Newcastle. I think there are 7 teams. And then we are West Ham. The last 2 years they are not performing well, but they played and they won as well in Europe. Brighton, Fulham, Nottingham Forest, Brentford. They are consistent team, always fighting to be in Europe. I am here 2 years and a half, and in my moment here with Aston Villa, always those teams they were with us. Of course, we are getting it, but to be consistent getting it is my really challenge I have here this year and for the next years. And the progress we are doing, and understanding how we are doing it, how the brand is increasing as well, to play Champions League, to play Europe semi-final, more or less as well. I think we are competing, playing sometimes good football, and this is the really objective I have always in my career as a coach. It's not only to get objective as a club, as a team, as a coach, as well as try to identify clearly and try to connect with our supporters how we are playing, with our eye, our style, with our intensity, with our skills. This is as well important, because I think we need to achieve the heart of the supporters with the energy we need.
Yeah, and the fact that you finished quite strongly in the Premier League, or the form towards the back end has been better than last season. Does that reflect like a stronger squad, maybe more depth?
2 years ago we finished strongly, and we achieved the objective. The last matches performing fantastic, and Liverpool away 1-1, winning against Brighton at home 2-1 the last match, and we got Conference League. Last year we did a fantastic season. We finished tied, and we were out of Conference League in semi-final against Olympiacos, and we were the favorite. But Olympiacos, they performed better than us, and they were more focused than us in that moment. And we needed to get again Europe through the Premier League, and we achieved it. And we finished 4th in the league, and it really is fantastic to finish 4th in this league, in Premier League. This year is being more difficult, and during the league we were struggling sometimes, not being consistent. And after, I think, February, March, when we recovered some injured players, when we as well added some players as well, like Andres Garcia, Malen, and Rashford and Marco Asensio, I think we were getting stronger and feeling confidence to perform better than we did during the season. And now we are in this moment. And really I am so excited and motivated to play tomorrow Bournemouth and to play the last matches in the Premier League. But even now I am really full energy to keep being consistent and playing more matches. I don't want now holidays. Of course I will have holidays in a few weeks, but now I am really full energy and motivated how we are now, how we are playing now, how I'm competing now, how I'm performing now, and how we can get again our really ambitious objective to play again next year in Europe.
Youri Tielemans, hugely important. You've relied on him pretty much all season. Do you have a player like him that can play those between the lines passes, or do you have to change a little bit tactically?
Different heights. He's playing usually as a 8, this year as a 8, but sometimes as a 10. As a 8 we have as well one player more or less suits him. We signed him thinking about it. It's Ross Barkley. He's more driver, but he's a player can get good passes with the teammate forward. He can as well get the opponent box threatening and scoring goals. He has very good shoot. He has very good work as well with his heading defensively and offensively. And we have another different players. John McGinn played as well there as a midfielder with Yuri Tielemans. We have 2 players, more or less consistent players, playing more than like a 6 number, Amadou and Onana and Camara, and Lamar Bogart. But I have enough players now. I can play with Camara, I can play with Lamar Bogart, I can play with Ross Barkley, I can play with John McGinn. Of course, John McGinn and Yuri Tielemans, they are both versatile players, but they were playing as a midfielder a lot of matches together. And sometimes when I could choose another players through Amadou and through Camara, they were playing higher. John McGinn more, and even sometimes Yuri Tielemans. And we perform as well, very, very well playing with one player like Camara with Yuri, and we played and we got to performances as well playing with Camara and with Amadou Onana, both, and other players in another heights on the field, like Marco Asensio, like John McGinn, like Jacob Ramsey. We have enough players now to try to keep our consistent the last 3 matches we are going to play.
But the psychology of that's important. You feel like the momentum is
yeah, the momentum, and tomorrow 90 minutes in Bournemouth, wow, wow, so difficult. But excited because I am telling the players, we have to enjoy the process, we have to enjoy playing. It's not only the result at the end, how we are getting, how we are performing, how we are playing, how we are struggling sometimes. It's good as well because those experiences can help as well in the future. Enjoy football. Yeah, enjoy football.